EndSARS protests. Every day I pray for God to forgive my attackers, Oba Akiolu said. Oba of Lagos, Rilwan Akiolu, on Sunday said he has forgiven those who attacked his palace in the aftermath of the EndSARS protest and has been praying to God every day to forgive them also. He also asked Southwest Governor to come together and deliberate on the challenges they are facing in the region and present it to President Muhammadu Buhari, whom he said is a listening president. The monarch made the remark at the meeting between Southwest stakeholders and traditional rulers convened to provide solution to the destruction done to the Southwest region, held at the banquet hall of Lagos House, Alausa, Ikeja. Oba Akiolu, who also called for decentralization of powers, said the powers wielded by the federal government is too excessive and that more powers should be given to state governors to tackle insecurity crises in their respective states. He said the truth is very, very bitter. The reason why we are here is to find lasting solution to what has happened. Inshallah, it will not happen again. I want to seize this opportunity to thank and pray to Almighty Allah for our present governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu. He was battling with COVID-19 before this unfortunate incident happened. Every day I prayed to God and said, Father, forgive them, for they don't know what they are doing. A former head of state in this country once said, statesmen think of growth and development while politicians think of next level. The power to the federal government is too much. Let them commit more powers to the states. 3 or 5 years ago, I told Azubike Ejevika, he is still very much alive today, that the security architecture of this country needs to be rebuilt. Thank you for listening to this news. This is funny. So, Oba Akiolu knows God and he also knows how to pray. So he knows God. That's good one. He's very, very good. You should keep it up. I'm afraid. Well, I'm not surprised anyway because it is said that even the devil goes to church. Yeah, even the devil goes to church. Maybe you don't know. You go and do your findings, you see what I'm saying. The devil goes to church and also carry the Bible. But one thing that the devil does is that the devil cannot mention the name Jesus. Because he knows that by the mention of that name, Jesus, all of his powers will be scattered and they will be striped. I'm telling you. So what are we saying? Look at someone that claims to know God. The same person is the person that held or allowed or permitted the state government to heed palliatives meant for the public in his own state. I said something before that the Oba of any state supposed to be the one that is more close to the people than the governor of that state. His position is more significant than the position of any other person in the state. He's supposed to be the defender of the people. He's supposed to be the mouthpiece of the people because he knows the people better than the state governor. But in the case of Oba Akiolu, the reverse was the case. And that is why he faced what he faced. So I am not regretting that Obakwelu is treated this way because he asked for it. He asked for what he has gotten. You are saying that you pray that God should forgive them. God has already forgiven them because God knows that the people didn't fight for injustice. What they fought for is justice. All the while you've been biased, taking bribes instead of speaking up. Look at what they got out of your palace. A coffin filled up with dollars. What is that doing in your house? Why are you putting money in a coffin and you claim to know God? Why keep a coffin in your house? The tradition of Lagos State demand for that. This is what we see and experience in our country. And that's why the whites today are still very much afraid to do things in common with us in this country. This country is so biased and evil. And evil. Yeah. Tell you that. You can't see. This is not a country that you must trust. You mustn't trust Nigeria at all. Americans said it. They said it. Bill Clinton, he said it that stepping his feet to Nigeria, it's a war. It's a war. You are here saying that you pray to God to forgive them because they don't know what they are doing. Who doesn't know what he's doing? You or the youth? You are the one that doesn't know what you are doing. Because the day you choose to be against the youth and start following the government because of what you get in return, that day you became the enemy of the youth. You became the enemy of the youth. What else do you expect? If the youth were given the chance to do more than what they did to you on that day, Abba, I know the youth now, I know what they are capable of doing. They would have done times 10. They just allowed you to run out of the palace. They just allowed you. If not for the soldiers that came for your rescue, only God knows what would have happened to you. So you are so lucky. So lucky to have escaped. So to me, it's a tip of the iceberg. What we have just seen is just a tip of the iceberg compared to what is going to happen to you again if you don't take time. Because they have tolerated you enough. Enough, they say, is enough. You understand? So you go and make your path straight. I don't know if you have been able to get back the original staff of office. But if you have not, I want to say that serves you right. And if care is not taken, you'll be taken out of office because of that. You understand? So, my viewers, your comments are also of great importance. Please deem it fit to leave your own comments below the comment box. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated whenever we upload any new videos. Thank you.